Welcome back to HR4 Racing. We're here at I-75 Raceway, 1500 to win street stock race. Got 16 signed in so far, maybe more signed in before it's over with. Got the C12 ready to go, and we got Chase ready to go. You ready to rock and roll?
I guess. Hot.
It is very hot. It is very hot, but at least it ain't raining. We've been rained out for the last 2 or 3 weeks, haven't we?
That's pretty nice not to have to worry about the rain.
Yeah, and no rain in sight. I think we're doing hot lap qualifying and possibly a B main. I don't know how that's going to work out. So I'm going to guess that they're going to take so many out of qualifying straight into the feature. I'm guessing the rest will race for position. That's what I'm guessing. But we'll see how it goes, and we're getting ready for hot laps here in a few minutes. All right, we're headed to the track. Chase already headed that way for hot lap qualifying. I reckon they're taking the top 8 and locking them in, and then the rest of the cars, they will race a B main to see what spot they'll start in. Got Preston here. He's going to video the out car camera for us today. So we'll see how that goes. We bought a new camera. But let's see how we go. They're rolling on track now. So we went out for hot laps, and it was really slick, the track was, and I made a good enough lap for 4th place, so that puts us locked in for the feature. Ain't got to run a B main, but we're making some changes. Dad's in the car right now, but we're gonna make some changes. I mean, I feel like this is a good track to try some stuff on, so we'll see how it does. We'll talk some more here in a second after we get all this done. Alright, we barely got ready in time to make it out to the feature. Man, that was a quick turnover, man. But Chase is on the track. They're getting lined up, ready to go. Starting 4th, 20 lap feature. We'll see how he does.
All right, guys, it's the next day. We just got the car washed. We're sitting here in the garage.
Dying of heat.
Dying of heat. It's daggum hot. It's super hot. It was hot yesterday.
It's gonna be hot all week.
It's gonna be hot all week, but it's not raining. We did get to race.
We did.
So that's good. Last night, there was some goods and some bads, some negative and positives, you know, ups and downs. I guess that's what happens a lot in racing. So you got to look for the goods and learn from the bads, right? So as far as goods goes, positive takes from the night. You qualified really well. One of our goals for this race was to work on doing some things to try to get qualified better. And you qualified really well on a real tough track. Like the track was super dry. There was a race the night before, Friday night. This was Saturday night. And the track started out dry right just from the get-go.
Yeah.
The hot lap qualifying, it was slick.
Yeah.
So, but you qualified well. Qualified fourth out of 16 cars, right? And then I guess they took the top 8 and locked them in, and then the rest had to race a B main to find their spot. So we was locked in, and we decided to make some changes to the car.
Some major
changes. We wanted to try to learn something, and we did learn something. We made some big changes, and the car wasn't good for the feature. Super tight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tight going in and tight coming out.
Just top.
Just tight.
Way too tight.
Way too tight. And man, we worked our tail off to get it that way.
Yeah.
We worked our tail off to make the car not good.
Yeah.
But I mean, we learned from that. That's another positive. We learned a lot last night that I think is going to help us be better in the future. So that's another positive. I'd say the negative would be that we just didn't have a great race. You know, the car didn't handle good in the race. We might have could have got a better finish. You watched the race. Chase was holding fourth pretty decent. It looked like he was probably going to give it up and fall into 5th place. But you had to restart and had a tough restart. Got up too high and went in too hard. And that's the problem with having a car not too good. There's no room for error.
No.
So one little error costed you how many spots? 6 spots? Six or 7 spots in one turn. So, and then that was the race. You seen it. After that, you was just trying stuff, right?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
trying to hold on to the wheel.
Yeah, I guess. But after the first 4 laps, I was doing okay, but I knew that I was like having to slide going in. Like I was breaking my tires loose. So after that, I was trying to control my tires, and all that did was make me tighter. So I guess from that, I learned that I need to drive my car more, get back to driving my car, not how I think I'm supposed to drive.
Just what it'll let you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do too much, and I couldn't do with the setup.
Except that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And just live with it.
Yeah. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to give in, and you didn't want to give in. You made it worse.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe you learned a little bit also, right?
Yeah.
About driving. I mean, you learned.
I learned that I don't like a tight car. I know that.
Yeah.
I was about ready to pull off the track. I was.
Yeah. Well, some people does that on a long race, and you ain't gonna get no more money. It's just wear on the car. So.
Yeah.
But it did look like at the end you got a little more.
I wasn't even thinking about
settled
the car,
in.
though.
Oh
I
yeah.
it sucked.
Yeah,
sucked.
just didn't want to be out there.
No, I didn't.
I've been there. Everybody's been there. You know, it gets real lonely when your car don't turn.
Yeah.
But anyhow, like I say, you seen the race. We're gonna take the positives and learn from the negatives, and I think that's what we always try to do. And I think it always helps us to get better, and helps us
better next week.
helps us stay motivated too. If you ain't careful, a race like that will get you down. So we're looking forward to next week. We're gonna rescale the car, get it back to our baseline, and use what we learned in the last race, and see if we can do a little better this race. Got points race at Mountain View this week coming up Saturday.
Yep.
So looking forward to going back to Mountain View. We ain't been there in a while.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to see what we can do with the right setup. And
Yeah, we've had several races since that was our first race at Mountain View with this car, and we've had 3 races since then. So we learned a little bit, and you've got more comfortable with the car. Anxious to see what we can do at Mountain View. Plus, man, I want to sit back and relax a little bit. We have a little more time in between races at Mountain View. That was rushed last night. We barely had the car ready to go out. It was so quick.
yeah.
Like our feature, it was still well daylight, like big time daylight when it was over with. Like it went quick.
Yeah.
But anyhow, if you haven't subscribed, man, check out our channel. We put out a video. We try to at least once a week, sometimes more. But see what we're about, and you know, if you're, you know, if you like that sort of thing, subscribe, tell your friends. But anyhow, like I say, we're gonna get ready for this next race, so be looking for that to come out. If you live around here, go to Mountain View next week and check it live, you know. But anyhow, thanks to all our friends for helping us at the track, you know, hanging out with them. Been fun. We enjoyed that time. Thank you to Preston for videoing the race for us. I like the new camera. I think the camera is going to work out good for us. And thank you to El Toro, our sponsor. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.